The world has changed. This is one of those days in history that you will remember. I've lived through a few of them over the years. September 11, several Iraq wars, several wars in the Middle East and various attacks. The Bali attacks, the Berlin Wall coming down. This is one of those days. I believe the world has changed forever, and there are three things that have happened today that lead me to that conclusion. Obviously the attack on MH17, 298 people dead. Added to that, the Israelis sending ground forces into Gaza, which creates massive uncertainty. And then we have an Australian confirmed as a suicide bomber in Baghdad. You put all this together, the world has changed massively. If you have a look at what's happened with MH17, this is the worst aviation disaster since the September 11 attacks. More Australians. There are 27 confirmed dead, and there will be more, as yet to be confirmed. More Australians have died in this attack on MH17 than died on September 11. This will change the world. There is no doubt that the weapons used were very sophisticated. We had a surface-to-air missile provided by the Russians to the separatists in Ukraine. The Russians have blood on their hands. The whole world is looking at Russia now and saying, this is evil, you are part of it. So what happens there? How does that unfold? How does the world react to Russia? President Putin is due in Australia in November. Will Australia have him here, when effectively he is largely responsible for the deaths of at least 27 of our citizens? There are all these sorts of implications. How does the United States react? And added to that, what happens in Israel? What happens in Gaza Strip now? The world is in a massively uncertain position. It is an historic day. You will remember it. And underlying all that is this deep personal tragedy. People just having a holiday. People coming to Melbourne for the AIDS conference. People just going about their lawful business, blown out of the sky by this evil. And it is evil. The world has changed. We just don't know yet how much.